How's it going, lads? Today I'm going to be running you through my Euro 2021 squad for England in the upcoming summer, and I'm going to be acting as Gareth Southgate. What I'd do, who I'd put in, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the goalkeepers first. I mean, these are pretty self-explanatory. England hasn't got the best plethora of keepers around. Certainly could be better, but I'm going to start with England's number one, Jordan Pickford. Personally, wouldn't be my number one. I'd rather have this second man, Nick Pope, starting, as I just feel he's a more reliable and better keeper. But Gareth Southgate sees someone in Pickford that not many people see. He must be able to kick a ball very, very, very well in order to make a claim to start for England. Third choice, we're just going to go with Dean Henderson. He's the safe option. He's been alright at Man United this season. Bit dodgy against AC Milan, but hey ho, stuff like that happens, doesn't it? I mean, this is where it gets tough. There's a lot of defenders England can pick from. And Gareth Southgate brought 9 to the 2018 World Cup, so we're going to go with 9 ourselves. I think ones that will be certainly nailed on is, where is he? Big old slabhead. Harry Maguire. There he is. Harry Maguire for sure, I think, will be in that squad. Same with John Stones, been fantastic for Man City this season. There's no chance he's not getting in. Other centre backs wise, I think Kyle Walker's going to come in as a kind of cover, especially if we're playing a 3-back. He most likely will be playing right centre back. Next one's a bit of a toss up between Michael Keane and Connor Cody. I'm not sure who Southgate prefers, but I'm going to go with Michael Keane. I think he's a bit better. Fullbacks wise, we will certainly be taking Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool star boy. Who else? Luke Shaw. He's been fantastic for Man United this season. See, Walker can cover that right back position as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders. Probably Connor Cody. Ben Chilwell most certainly get in. And I think as the last one, this is a bit of a long shot, but Bukayo Saka. He can cover so many positions in the defence, the attack, the midfield. I think it'd be stupid just to not take him. See, I'm only going to pick 6 here to accommodate for 5 attackers. So this is going to be very tough in the midfield for competition. England have some great choices this summer. Starting off, main man, everyone loves him, Jack Grealish. If he switches on and plays well during the Euros, there's no reason why England can't win it. Next to him, we have nailed starters Jordan Henderson and Declan Rice. 2 of England's most solid midfielders that will definitely be able to hold down the midfield. And we obviously got Gareth Southgate's star boy, Mason Mount. Who wouldn't love him? See, the next 2 are quite difficult. I think it's definitely a toss-up between Maddison, Foden and James Ward-Prowse. I think just as a kind of backup for the defensive role in the midfield, James Ward-Prowse is certainly going to get in there. But it's between these 2 which is the difficult one. See, there's no reason why they both can't get in, but then that would mean one of the defenders or the attackers have to get dropped, and I'm not sure if that's really justified, especially if England want to play some attacking football. I asked a few people what they thought into our proper poll, and Foden came out on top, for the time being anyway. So, just off the back of that, I'm going to go Phil Foden and have Maddison closely miss out. I think this is possibly the easiest one out the bunch, apart from the goalkeepers. We've got Harry Kane, of course, the best striker in the world, the man that's going to captain England to the Euros final, and we're going to win it, because, you know, it's coming home, except it's not the World Cup, it's just the Euros. Next to him, we got Marcus Rashford, absolute legend, on and off the pitch. Have way too much respect for this guy. I think, obviously, we got to have Raheem Sterling. Been a bit off form recently. Pep Guardiola just left him out to squad against Fulham, but he's got way too many players to choose from anyway, so I wouldn't look too much into it. Jadon Sancho, of course, has been absolutely ripping it up in Germany. There's no reason why he shouldn't be in this squad. He's a fantastic, fantastic winger. And as our last attack and our last player in our squad, I'm going to go Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Absolute perfect super sub, in my opinion. Someone that can hold the ball up and win a header while also being a threat in behind. I think he offers something fantastic off the bench. And that's going to wrap up our squad. I'm next going to go on to the close ones that I think could potentially make it if Gareth Southgate changes his mind on everything. Who knows? That no one can predict what that man does. Start with the likes of Danny Ings, who was great last season. He's been a bit off it last season, but I feel like he's the one fighting with Calvert-Lewin for that second striker spot. Same with Patrick Bamford. I feel like he's nearly there, but not quite at the moment. James Maddison, for sure. I mean, arguably he does deserve to be in the squad, but I'm not sure how he'd get fit in. It's just too many good players. Harvey Barnes, he got injured against Arsenal, but if he didn't, he definitely had his name in a hat for a place in that squad. Simon Cresswell, he's been great for West Ham this season, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got put in, you know. Lewis Dunk, good centre-back. I think he might be a bit better than Cody or Keane, but Gareth Southgate likes what he likes. Eric Dyer, he's a player he likes, versatile. Although I don't necessarily think he's very good. He's versatile and someone he likes. Lingard is someone who's really making a claim for that England spot recently. Since moving to West Ham, he's been absolutely fantastic, on very good form. Calvin Phillips, another one of Southgate's favourites. He could certainly get in. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, feel like this is his kind of last chance. If he doesn't get into this squad, he's probably going to go off and play for Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa, which I feel like would be a shame because he's a great player, but England just have a few too many right backs. I mean, Reece James as well. He's unlucky to not get in the squad because he's bloody fantastic. Some defenders, you got Tyrone Mings, Kieran Trippier, Ben Godfrey. These are all players that could definitely get in, but Trippier's obviously been banned for 10 weeks for betting 20 quid, which is solid. Other ones, if Gomez isn't injured, he would probably get in. Greenwood, I feel like not quite there yet. Tammy Abraham hasn't really played too much this season, although I think he's pretty good. Barkley's been alright for Villa, but I don't see him getting in. For our final one, I think it depends how much Southgate really rates him, but Hudson-Odoi is a decent little player and he wouldn't exactly hurt the squad. So that finishes off our close ones, and then I'll just speed through the rest that I think are definitely staying home, as I don't even think they're in contention for an England spot, if I'm being completely honest. So here we have my final England squad for the Euros coming up in the summer, and who's staying home and who's on the plane. Although some of the games are in England, so they probably won't need to get on a plane. Anyway, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching and want to ask you, what does your squad look like? Is there anyone I've missed out that you put in? I do want to know. So, as they say, like and subscribe if you please, and I'll see you a lot soon.